Hello and shalom, friends. So, yesterday we celebrated Father's Day here in America. And Father's Day is a time when we honor our fathers and the roles that they played in our lives. And it's a secular holiday, but really God ordained who would be our fathers. Okay, so in that way, it is still a sacred thing to do to honor our fathers. And so Father's Day is an opportunity, one of many, to express gratitude and appreciation for the love and support and guidance that they have provided. However, the concept of honoring fathers goes beyond a single day of celebration, of course, and it's an ongoing commitment that encompasses our daily interactions and the deep respect that we hold for them. And I'd like to explore the importance of honoring our fathers even in challenging circumstances, and talk about how we can find a path of personal growth and redemption. And what I mean by that is I want to talk about honoring fathers despite their imperfections. The commandment to honor our fathers is rooted in the fifth commandment, of course, honor your father and mother. And this injunction extends to all fathers, regardless of their character or their actions. Even if a father has been flawed, misguided, or even wicked, we can still find ways to honor them without condoning their negative behavior. Honoring our fathers means recognizing their inherent humanity and acknowledging the role that they played in our lives. It involves finding the capacity to forgive them and to seek understanding, and to also extend our compassion to them. And this, when my father was alive, when he was younger, let's talk about when he was younger. When he was younger, he was actually orphaned at around 12 years old. He lost his father first when he was younger, and then at around age 12, he had already lost both parents. And he went to live with some relatives for a while, but it was hard for him to get along with them. And not that they were mean or anything like that, but it's just hard sometimes, to blend in with a family that you didn't live with all your life, and that may have a different way of living and communicating than you do. And since we have adopted, or two children have started living with us. I say that they're adopted, but they're not actually legally adopted yet, although they are living with us, and we do take care of them now. But the legal adoption part will come later. But adopting them, really, it has really opened my eyes and my heart to understanding what it was probably like for my father, or for the people that he started living with, that kind of took him in after his parents' death. And it's not easy, it's not easy. So what he ended up doing is he ended up leaving that house, that family that took him in, and he just started living on his own in his parents' property. In the Philippines, it's kind of hard to transfer property. So our family actually still owns that land, and it's very hard for us to sell it. There are a lot of things legally that we have to do to get that done. It's very difficult. But anyways, so he was able to live there because no one took it over. And he did that for a while. He was 12. He he, when his mother was alive, he was, kind of the last man left in the house. So he did a lot of things. And so he just continued to do that, when his mom passed away without her guidance. He did that for a while, maybe 1 or 2 years, and then his sister finally took him in and brought him to America. And I think that that whole ordeal that he went through as a child, that really molded him and made him who he was. He was very compassionate and very patient, but in some ways he could also sometimes be very intolerant and not understanding of different things, very sometimes insular and stuff like that, hard to communicate with. And so I had my times of experiencing a lot of love and warmth towards him, and I also had times of finding it very difficult to love him, and even wondering sometimes why him and my mother wouldn't just get divorced for the sake of peace. But they did stay together. And so there were many years in my life, even in my adult life, where I found it very hard to get along with him, very hard to have a conversation with him. But, again, the commandment to honor our fathers is rooted in, honoring our fathers and mothers, regardless of their character, actually, regardless of their actions. It doesn't say honor your father and mother if they're good and nice and they do what a father's supposed to do. Even if a father has been flawed or misguided, or even if they may be wicked, we can actually still find ways to honor them without condoning their negative behavior. Honoring our fathers means recognizing their inherent humanity and acknowledging the role that they played in our lives. And, as I said before, it involves finding the capacity to forgive them, to understand them, and to be compassionate, to feel compassion towards them. So for those who have had challenging relationships with their fathers, the path of honoring may require healing and personal growth. It's an opportunity to break free from negative patterns and create a positive legacy for future generations. And remember that the actions of our fathers do not define us completely. They may have influenced us, but they don't have to define us. They can if we want it to. If we like the things that they have left in us, the impressions that they left in us. But if they don't, if there are things that we don't like about the things they left in us, we can also correct that and fix that. We have the power to shape our own lives and become who we were meant to be, despite any negative influences we may have experienced from our fathers, or even, others. I would even say even our abusers and molesters. We have the power to overcome the influences, the negative influences that they have caused in our lives. And the journey towards personal growth and healing, and the reason why I talk about life coaching and things like these is because I have found that it's a huge part of healing. It's not just about diet, nutrition, herbs, vitamins, and supplements. Of course, it's also about forgiveness, self-reflection, self-compassion, having compassion to other people also in our past and in our current situation, and seeking the support and guidance of mentors and professionals who can help us navigate through our challenges. So if you find yourself struggling with the impact of negative paternal influences or any other obstacles that hinder your own personal health and wellness or healing or personal growth, I invite you to consider seeking the assistance of a holistic life coach. Of course, I am available, and holistic life coaching really is a transformative process that focuses on various aspects of your life, including health and wellness, relationships, personal development, and spiritual well-being. And through personalized guidance and support, practical tools, mindset tools, a holistic life coach can help you navigate the path towards self-discovery, healing, and empowerment. So I'd like to invite you this week. Let us remember the importance of honoring our fathers, even amidst difficulties. And through compassion, forgiveness, and understanding, may we find a path of redemption and personal growth. And if you would like to have personal support in your journey of self-discovery and health and healing and wellness and becoming who you were meant to be, I'd like to invite you to consider holistic life coaching. And together, let us embrace the potential for growth and healing and create a brighter future for you, for people around you, because of who you will become, transcending the limitations of our past. So I hope you had a meaningful Father's Day, if you celebrate it. And I pray that you will have a transformative journey towards personal growth. This is Mayim Vega, your naturopathic herbalist and holistic life coach. And you can visit my website at arukah.com, ARUKAH.com, and click on Get Coaching if you are interested in holistic life coaching. Shalom.